Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moonday and today's reading is all about what does your person think of you now. So with that, what can I say? This is a general reading, so obviously not every single message is going to resonate with you in your situation, so please keep that in mind and take what resonates and just basically leave the whole rest. If you feel like you picked a group and this is totally not your reading, doesn't relate to your situation, that means it was the group meant for somebody else, so don't worry about it. You can either choose another group or just exit the reading completely. So yeah, no harsh feelings. Sometimes the cards give us a very savage answers, so also please keep that in mind because I don't like sugarcoating in my readings. If it's really fantastic, I will tell you. If it's not that fantastic, I will let you know as well. I'll try to do that in the nicest way possible. But yeah, also in this reading I'm using reversals in tarot cards, so also I'm letting you know about that. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It's totally free. You can also click that bell over there for any further notifications. I post shorts pretty much every day, pick a card readings when I'm inspired, to be honest, to do that. If you have any other ideas about future readings, please let me know in the comments down below. So okay, without any further ado, we have 3 groups for you guys today, and this is going to be our group number 1 with the crystal quartz, group number 2 with rose quartz heart, and group number 3 with the white howlite. So you can pause this video right now. You can meditate on your choice. You can choose by using a pendulum, crystal number, whatever works the best for you, whichever way you feel drawn to. So take your time if you need to. Pause the video. All the timestamps are going to be in the description box down below. So yeah, pause if you need to again, and I'll see you in a moment in your group. Okay, hello group number 1. I hope you're doing well. This is our crystal quartz group. And the question for today is, what does your person think of you? Once again, this is a general reading, and if it doesn't resonate, just let it go. Okay, I'm gonna start with the tarot cards, and then I'm gonna go to clarify them, and then I'm gonna go to some other decks that are here to give us either more information or advice, or maybe both. So let's see. So for you, we have the 3 of Pentacles, Death, that is strong Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, could be you, could be your person, doesn't have to be, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, could be any fire sign. Okay, so let's clarify them. Let's clarify the 3 of, whoa, too many Pentacles, please. Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse for that. So that represents the air signs. Doesn't have to, could be just the energy. Let's clarify Death card. There's so many cards falling out of this deck. Clarify the Death card. We have the Queen of Cups. There's so many court cards. And the Knight of Wands. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay, group number 1. First thing, like I said, there is 3 quartz cards here, that literally makes for the half of this reading. So I feel like there might be quite a few people involved in this whole situation. It could be your friends, it could be their friends. Because I honestly don't know. It's just like we have the Knight, we have the King, we have the Queen. That also could be someone's family, maybe yours, maybe theirs. So yeah, I just definitely feel like there's a lot of people unnecessarily involved in this whole connection. So just give me 1 second. Let me look at the cards. Okay, when it comes to you and your connection, I feel like, you know, your person, they, okay, so basically if I could summarize that with one sentence, is that they don't feel like they're good enough for you. You might be thinking that's totally the opposite, they're amazing, or like they don't seem like they think so. But this is what I'm getting now. I feel like this person is really willing to put a lot of work into that so they can become the best versions of themselves, you know, for you, for this connection. You know, they're like almost like able to let some things, you know, from their life go, like completely go with the death card here, you know. They're like literally thinking, okay, I can let go of some of the things, you know, so I can become a totally new person. I can, you know, move on with some things. I can become a totally, you know, like a new version of myself, the best version of myself. There is still a lot of work for me to do with this Three of Pentacles here, but I'm willing to do that, you know. The change and transformation is really needed on their side, and they know that. When it comes to you, I feel like, you know, they see that as well. They think, okay, if I put the work, like you need to put the work in as well, because maybe there are some things also that are not serving you and wouldn't be serving you in this connection. So they would I feel like they're kind of hopeful that you would do the same for them, that you would you know, end some things in your life, maybe some connections, maybe some relationships that are not serving you, some situations, so you can also kind of start anew. This is not somebody who is a type of a, let's say, like a fuck boy, fuck girl, whatever, with the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is not somebody who is like in and out. This is not somebody who is hot and cold. This is not somebody who's trying to play games with you, or like try to mislead you, or I don't know, like string you along. I don't feel like this is somebody who would be doing this kind of things. So definitely this is what I'm getting for this person. Like, what do they think about the general situation right now, and what do they think of you? The Three of Pentacles with this King of Swords in reverse basically are telling me that they, even though they are kind of, like I said, they're willing to sacrifice some things, they're willing to let go of some stuff, they're willing to put in a lot of work, they are still overthinking this whole situation. You know, they're thinking of all the possible scenarios probably. They're still like making up things in their head, especially I'm feeling and I'm getting like the obstacles in their head, you know, like whatever that thing is, you know. It's what I'm getting is that they're like kind of exaggerating all the obstacles that might happen but don't have to happen if you guys were together, or if they were to make a move on you, or you know, something like that. So with this King of Swords, I'm definitely feeling that it might be somebody who wants to do things, but also, you know, might be a little bit of a weak-willed when it comes to that. You know, they want to, but they're kind of afraid, they're overthinking, there's too much of that airy energy in their headspace. With the Death and the Queen of Cups, there is definitely something that you know, involves their emotional side, their love life, probably their emotions, feelings, you know, that needs to be ended. I'm not seeing like a third party situation, to be honest. It's not about that. But what I'm getting is that this person, you know, they are actually quite sensitive when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to how they feel, or how they, you know, how their like inner selves work. Once again, they might not be showing that on the outside. They might be having this very tough exterior, but on the inside, I feel like they're quite emotional, and they're also craving that emotional connection, you know, somebody who is like, yeah, this connection needs to be emotional, needs to be with feelings, you know, it can't be just something like a fling, you know, they're not this kind of person. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is not somebody who's looking for a fling, and they're not expecting you, or like when they think of you, they don't want that fling, you know, it's they think if they want something with you, it needs to be long-lived. It can't be sorry, like a one-night stand. However, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, they are definitely, you know, feeling and thinking, and just it's all in their headspace. I feel like they're just, like I said, they're not good enough. So I feel like even though they are, you know, they know that they can offer something long lasting and this is what they want, they feel like still, you know, that would not be good enough. That's number one. And I feel like that would not be they feel like you are not really into that. Yeah, okay, it's more like they think, okay, so if I went and tell group one that I want something long lasting, I want like a serious relationship, maybe they will laugh me off, you know, maybe they would think like, oh, I'm being like overly sensitive, overly emotional, you know, touchy-feely, whatever. So they kind of think this is not really what you want. They might be thinking that you want the opposite, that maybe you want, you know, to just have fun, maybe you want to just mess around, you know, whether with them or with somebody else. But that is in general, I feel like, yes, your person, you know, with this, also this Two of Swords here in reverse, they're like not only undecided, you know, the Two of Swords normally, when it's in straight up position, that gives me that undecidedness, and but also in the same time it gives me the feeling that, you know, somebody is not willing to listen to people's advice, and they're very guarded of themselves. However, when it's in reverse, I feel like this person is kind of giving up in like on that kind of way of thinking. They're more open to people kind of telling them, you know, like giving them advices, and they're being less guarded of their feelings. But I feel like this energy of a little bit of giving up. So yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, everything can change, but this is what we have for right now, right in this moment. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, your person is in general like quite sensitive, and when they think of you, I also get that, you know, they think, oh, okay, you're hardworking, you know, you're not afraid of hard things, you know, hard work, or like difficulties being thrown at you basically. But they also see you as a, you know, as a good partner material with this Queen of Cups here as well. But they also, you know, think that, like I said, you're not you're not there for them at the moment. You're not looking for anything stable and secure and long lasting. Might be totally not true, but like I said, this is what I'm getting from them. I don't know why would they think that. You probably know better than I do. So let's see, what else do we have? What else do we need to know? We have jealousy. And we have desire. Oh my god. Okay, so you can definitely tell, like I was saying, they think you might be looking for flings and whatnot. So they're quite jealous of you. This might be also somebody who is quite shy to actually like go to you and express their feelings to you. So they might be watching you from a distance, maybe like their social media, I mean your social media, or like observing you from far away, just checking, you know, where you're going, who you're meeting with, you know, things like that. I'm not getting like a proper stalker vibe, but there is a little bit of that observation from their side. They just want to see if you have somebody else. They want to see if you're meeting maybe, like I said, another guy, another girl, you know. What are you doing with them? Are you just friends, or like is there something going on between the two of you? Because they do have desire for you. They do want to be with you in, like, not only on an emotional level but also on a physical level. It's not like it's just physical, but there is this bit of them that they would like to also consummate, let's say. So that's quite interesting, because if you look here also, these are, you know, this is like somebody here who just like staring at other people, observing them, looking at them. And in here also the same thing, like she's looking out of the window or balcony or whatever to see something, to observe something, maybe, you know, maybe watch somebody coming in or going out. We don't know that, but I feel like, yeah, your person is pretty much doing the same thing. They just want to know what is going on in your life, if you're taken, if you're single, because I feel like for them you're giving off the vibe of a player, to be honest. Like I said, doesn't have to be like that, you know, but they're kind of worried that, you know, you're not somebody who is willing to be in a relationship, in a serious relationship. So the last thing for today, let's see what is the advice from the romance angels for you. We have the engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so I feel like, you know, what we have here is, you know, if you could, this is what I'm getting, okay, if you could show them like a little bit, like give them maybe a hint that you're looking for something a little bit more serious. You're not somebody who is a player. You're not somebody who is hopping around, you know, dating a different person every Saturday or Sunday, whatever. I feel like they would be very quick to actually come to you and offer you this more like serious level of a relationship, you know, like more committed relationship, because this is what they want, and this is something that you should decide on, I'm getting. Because this person, that, like I said, they're quite serious about you. For some of you, you realize that, some of you don't, but they're quite serious about you. So you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to play games with them. If you're interested in them also in a very serious way, you should hint that to them a little bit. Don't be too upfront. I don't think they would like that at this stage, but just, you know, just show them kind of that you want something serious, and I feel like, yeah, that would be quite fast to actually come and approach you and offer you something. So yeah, this is all I've got for today for you, group number 1. I hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet. Also click that bell icon. And yeah, thank you very much. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, group number 2. I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to be asking the cards, what does your person think of you right now in this current moment? By that I mean, right now things might obviously change, because you know, there's so many things and so many actions we can do to change the outcome. So yeah, that's right at this moment when you're watching this. Also, this is a general reading once again, so please remember that and take whatever resonates, leave the rest. You know, it might not be a message for you. So this is our Rose Quartz Heart group, and I'm going to start with the tarot cards, and then we're going to go to clarify them, and then we're going to have some more cards for the advice, or for what else do we need to know, or maybe both. Let's see. So we have the 7 of Cups, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so now let's clarify them. Where is the 7 of Cups here, please? It's too many. Seven of Cups here? So we have the Four of Cups in reverse. What is the Nine of Pentacles here? We have Seven of Wands. And for the Ten of Swords, we have the shadow side, which is the devil, in reverse. At the bottom we have the Hierophant, the High Priest, sorry, in this deck. Just give me a second. I will, I'm just gonna need to look at the cards for a second. Okay, so first I have to say this person definitely regards you very highly with this Nine of Pentacles here. They definitely see you as somebody who is doing very well for themselves, who is very well off, you know, who is basically doesn't need anybody, you know, like you're fine, you don't need a partner, you don't need a boyfriend, you don't need a girlfriend, you know, you're like, you've got everything, like in their eyes. You might not be feeling like that, but in their eyes it's like, you know, you've got it all, you don't need anybody, you know. And I feel like, you know, it makes you actually attractive to a lot of people, whether you realize that or not, because you have this vibe of self-confidence again, because we've got it all. All right, so let's start. So that's something I definitely had to mention at first. Okay, so this person, I feel like normally is quite a player. Normally they also have quite a lot of choices, and they think the same about you, that you're somebody who is not desperate to, you know, for somebody. You're not that kind of person who is like begging for attention, begging for a date, you know, maybe even going on dating apps because you have so many people who are interested in you. So they definitely feel like you have a lot of choices as well. They're like that as well, you know, they can choose and pick. That's the whole thing. But they, with this Four of Cups here as well, they definitely don't want that anymore. I feel like they have made their mind who their choice is, and they definitely want you. And they kind of want, obviously, for you to feel the same for them, that, you know, you're not gonna be like dating multiple people, or you're not gonna be very choosy and picky, that, you know, they basically hope that you see them as your ultimate choice and your ultimate decision. But once again, you know, we have this, I don't feel like if it's a massive insecurity for them, but they definitely see you rejecting people as well. This is what I'm getting with the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles here. Definitely there are people who they have seen, I mean, your person, okay, have seen you rejecting some people. You might not be even remembering that, or you might not be realizing that, but in their eyes it was kind of rejection. You might have not even been realizing that when you were talking to person A, they were kind of trying to, you know, like invite you out, but that would be more like a date setup, and you might have been thinking like, oh no, you know, like I'm just busy on that day, I'm gonna cancel, I don't want it. And, you know, your person, they're kind of, oh my god, you know, they group 2 rejected them. So okay, and they might have seen similar situations going on for you, so they're like, okay, there is a possibility of rejection here, because group 2 has got like so many suitors. Once again, whether you realize that or not, sometimes we don't even know, but other people see that. Oh my god, sorry. But they definitely feel like, you know, or sometimes you might be also giving off that vibe of wanting to stay single because you're happy like this. You might totally disagree once again, but this is how they see you, this is what they think when they think about you. Because you're this Nine of Pentacles, and when you're presented by the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like once again this is how they see you, this is how they perceive you, you don't need anybody, you know, you might not even want anybody because you're doing so fantastic for yourself that you don't give a damn about anybody. So you might be in their eyes, you know, like rejecting people right and left because you want to be left alone, because there's too much attention, because there's too many people trying to date you, or too many people trying to get you in a relationship with them, that you're just like, no, I don't want anybody, I don't want anything to do with any romance or whatever. I've got other things to do, you know. For some of you, I'm also getting this person actually sees you as somebody who is more interested in making money, or like making their business grow, or like just in general more focused on making money than on actual romantic relationships. So that might be also a little bit of a turn off for them. So just letting you know. You might be a proper boss babe, which is totally fine, but for them you're kind of giving off that scary vibe of stay away from me as well. I definitely feel like, you know, also this person has been thinking like they will never gonna get you, there's no way they will ever get you, but I feel like now they're kind of you know, waking up from that slump, you know, getting out of it with this Ten of Swords in reverse, because they're like, okay, you know what, the worst is behind me. You know, the most negative minds or the most negative thoughts I did have about group number 2, they're all gone. So you know, I can see a chance here, I can see a small chance. And you know, with that we also have basically the devil in reverse. So you know, maybe before they were thinking that, okay, you just want a little bit similar to group 1, because it's kind of like, yeah, maybe you do want only something like flings, because once again you have so many choices, you're not interested in anything serious because you're focusing on your money, whatever, you know, but you're looking so amazing, you know, you're this amazing person with magnetic personality, with super attractive way of being. So maybe, you know, that's all you want, but now I feel like they realize this is not who you really are, that you're not just you're just not like a pretty or good looking body, you know, there's so much more to you. But once again, I feel like they're scared, you know, they are scared that this is not what you want, that this, you know, you might be just thinking about material stuff and not really emotional stuff, or like I said, relationships are not for you, this is not something you want right now. So they do have a hard time, to be honest. And with this High Priest, I feel like, you know, they definitely want something stable and committed. You know, they might be saying whatever they want, but they want something stable, they want something committed, they want something like traditional almost. So, you know, being like proper partners, you know, being, I don't know, proper couple, you know, instead of maybe like something unusual and yeah, whatever is the opposite of what I just said. So yeah, they definitely want something serious and stable, but when they're looking at you, there's so many choices, so many options that you have, you know, so it's kind of difficult for them. I feel like it is difficult for them. Oh my gosh, okay, so let's see what else do we have for you guys today. Let's see, what else do we need to know? We have baby. Okay, it could literally translate into baby, or when we have loss, yes. So with baby, like I said, it could be literally translated into baby. Maybe you actually do have kids together, or a kid, like, you know, a child together, and this is somebody that you already know, and you kind of want them back with you, but something like happened and you're not together. So if that's the scenario, if that's the case, then, you know, they are kind of struggling because they think you're like doing so well without them that you don't need them in their life anymore. There is also that loss here. I do feel like there's some financial loss for them, mostly, or basically when it comes to finances and money, you're somebody who is doing so much better than they are, and that also brings them shame. I mean, like, they don't feel like they're good enough for you because you're making so much more money, and maybe they have just lost their job, or maybe they are making less, or you know, or maybe you work in the same company and they're on a much lower position than you. So there's definitely something about that. I feel like there's definitely some new feelings will emerge for both of you when it comes to each other with this baby card as well, but it might be just something very small and minor at first. You might not even realize that there's like that there could be a romance on the way, basically. So now let's see the last card, which is the advice from the Romance Angels. We have: keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So yes, like, if you want to be with them, you need to keep an open mind. I feel like you might have built some kind of image of them as well in your head, whether you've known them before or whether this is a new person. But this is, you know, this is not somebody you would normally choose. This is not somebody you would normally go for, and you don't know that at the moment, because I feel like they might be presenting themselves in some kind of a way, but on the inside there is something different. You know, they're like maybe just hiding in their insecurities, I'm getting, or you know, they're not exactly the way they look. Sometimes, you know, it's like a person can look a certain way, and we all have like prejudice about that. Oh, you know, because they're dressing, I don't know, in that, like, in that way, they're definitely into this kind of music, they're definitely into this kind of activities, you know. But I feel like it's not always like that. So there is definitely some surprises coming from your person, because also I feel like you might be thinking of them, that they're that kind of a player who is just, you know, choosing and maybe going on different apps. I'm getting with the 7 of cups here, you know, swiping right and left or something. But on the inside, what they want is that high priestess, that they want a committed, stable relationship that is long lasting and will end up as marriage or partnership, like, you know, what have you, a contract, some kind of. So yeah, you need to definitely keep an open mind with your person, because I feel like they will surprise you quite a lot, and they are definitely different than you think they are. So yeah. Alright, group number 2, this is all I've got for you for today, and I do hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please don't forget to leave me that thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Press that bell to get any further notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. So thank you very much and take care. Hello, group number 3, I hope you're doing well. So today's reading is all about what does your person think of you right now. So in that current moment that you were watching it, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. So if you don't like it, there's still a lot of things you can do to change it. And this is a general reading as well, so please remember that. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest. If the rest doesn't resonate, it doesn't mean that it was meant for you. Okay, so this is the white half-light group, and I'm going to start with the tarot cards. So then I'm going to clarify the tarot cards, and then I'm going to see what other messages or advice or both we are going to get for you as well. So let's start. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Fool in reverse, and we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So let me clarify this. Okay. So we have Two of Pentacles, clarifying, Two of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the Fool in reverse. Okay, and the Page of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Knight of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Pentacles. That's very interesting. What I'm seeing here, I can already see some things. Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me look at the cards. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, guys, number one, there is a lot of pentacles here, so there is a lot of that energy of the earth. We have two of them in upright positions, two of them in reverse. So there is a little, like, the lack of balance here. There is some stability here, but not all of it is very stable. I have to say, with the first row, definitely, when I saw the cards, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, then the Fool in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse, these are kind of all like beginning cards, or like the cards of like representing something new, young and fresh. Ace of Pentacles, obviously this is One of Pentacles. The Fool is the card either zero or like you know, the first or the last card in the tarot. And the Page of Wands is also, it's the page, is the lowest ranking like court card. Okay, so I feel like there is a lot of immaturity here within this person and also within you. And by immaturity, I'm not saying that you're like brats or whatever, that you're like, maybe you are super young, but it's not about that. It's more like immaturity of like relationships in general. This is more like energies that are not ready for some serious things yet. These are the energies who are just at the beginning stage, the very beginning stage, and they're just not there yet. So I have to say one thing, definitely, if you want to work on connection or possible connection with this person, you're gonna have to there's gonna be a lot of work, basically, from both of you. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, from both of you. We have all of this showing me that, like I said, there's immaturity. There might be a lack of contact, or the contact there is very limited, very small contact with the Page of Wands in reverse, because normally he's very chatty, very talkative. Here it's in reverse, so there might be problems with that, with communication, especially verbal communication. The Fool in reverse, there's so much naivete, basically, that this is showing me that immaturity, again, immaturity in life, you know, they're like showing me all of these things right now. So when it comes to you, I feel like this person definitely feel like you are not on the stage, in that stage of life, basically, where you are looking for something serious, where you are looking for something with them, or for some of you, they're seeing you as not the material for something serious yet. Don't get offended, I'm just saying you what it is right now. And it doesn't matter whether you're 18 or whether you are 50. It has nothing to do with age. It's just that they don't see that potential right now. They feel like so many things right now when it comes to you, they are so out of balance. Like I was saying, maybe your life, maybe your work, maybe just the things you do. Maybe they see you, you know, how you act, you know, and what do you do when it comes to relationships, when it comes to connections, maybe when it comes to even your work life or like home life, and they don't really like it. They feel like it's kind of immature. Again, I know I'm going to be repeating the word immature a lot, so prepare yourself for that. And it's just like it's not there yet. We have One of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. We have Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, you know, so there's a lot of Pentacles here, like I said before. A lot of this earthly energy, but it's still unstable. It's not there yet. It's very young energy. It's very fresh energy. The energy of not being ready, the energy of just starting something, not being any closer towards the end, not being close towards the end goal. It's more like just the beginning, or even like pre-beginning. You're not even on the start yet. That's how they feel. Maybe you're just starting life in general. Maybe you're just, you know, starting a new job, moving into a different place. Maybe you're changing everything around you, you know, like your group of friends, your, you know, your circumstances are totally like changed right now, different right now. That's why they're kind of like, okay, so something forced you to change all of these things. What happened? Were you irresponsible? You know, did you lose a lot of money? Are you not making money? Are you overspending? Maybe you're somebody who's a workaholic. Sorry, no, that's opposite the shopaholic, you know, somebody who spends a lot, doesn't really care about anything. You know, maybe in their eyes you're somebody who is just not very safe when it comes to you know, like physical love and things like that, because there is a lot of this energy where they think, you know, you're somebody who is just not on that stage yet. You're not responsible enough. They do want to. It's quite interesting because all of these groups today, I feel like, you know, they're like, your person is somebody who wants something stable, who wants something long-lasting, who is ready for that or is ready to work on that. But there's a lot of obstacles in the way they see you, to be honest, you know. So there's something that you need to work on, because yeah, they don't mind, you know, having that family with you, having that legacy with you and everything, but they feel like there's way too early for that you're not on that level yet. I feel like, you know, they will definitely try to take some action towards you, especially if you're the one who is going silent on them, or who has gone silent on them. I feel like there's definitely something coming from this person, but they also feel like you're very impulse driven, which again, it adds to that immaturity image, you know, that they do have in their head about you. This is somebody who might be a little bit jealous as well, so just letting you know. And this is somebody who might have a totally different view when it comes to money and finances than you. I feel like you might be on two opposite ends, or at least this is how they see you, because this is somebody who likes to save for the future. You know, this is somebody who wants to invest to make more money, and I feel like they see you as somebody who's just spending carelessly left and right. Maybe they see you as somebody who is getting help or money from your family as well, from like maybe your parents or something, and that's why you don't know the value of money. And I feel like them, on their side, this is somebody who either works very hard for their money, or has always been thought that you need to hold on to money, make sure there are savings, make sure that you have enough. So I feel like this material kind of part is very different when it comes to both of you, and I feel like this is something that might need to be worked on, because there's so much of that energy of not being also financially stable and secure. That's how they at least see you. So yeah. I feel like, yeah, for some of you, they literally think that your family spoiled you so much that you don't have any worry in the world with this Fool in reverse, and that's why you don't know what being responsible is, what living a responsible life is, because maybe your parents pay your rent, and then, I don't know, your uncle or auntie is giving you some extra money every month, or I don't know, it's like literally they feel that your family didn't teach you the responsibility because they're giving everything to you. Might not be true. I'm just telling you how they see it. So let's see what else do we have for you guys. We have anger. And we have marriage. Oh god. Interesting. Totally like two opposite feelings. So like I was saying, you know, I feel like, yeah, there is some resentment, there is an anger. I feel like, especially when it comes to your life circumstances and situations, I'm getting that they think something is very unfair because they need to hold on to their money. They need to make sure they're spending wisely, they're investing wisely. You know, they feel like they can't make any false moves. And when it comes to you, it's just like you can do whatever you want with your money, and I feel like that might be slightly triggering for them. And once again, especially if that is the earth sign you're dealing with, doesn't have to be, but it might be a lot of earth in their chart, because the earth is all about stability, and I feel like from their perspective this is something that you lack. Like there's no stability when it comes to you, especially in that material 3D world. So I feel like there's a lot of anger when it comes to that. With the marriage card, it's kind of like I said, they do want something stable, something that, you know they can have like a hold of you, so that marriage would actually, you know, it's marriage. It doesn't have to be marriage per se. It could be like any kind of contract or partnership or just something like that when you guys are together in a possibly formal kind of connection. So they want something like that, but they're seeing so many things that could go wrong, you know, so many things that is preventing you guys from actually being able to do so. But yeah, it's possible. It's just from their perspective, like I said, you're too immature. You are too, you know, your energy is too immature for that yet. So let's see what is the last card for you guys, which is the Romance Angels card. You have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You know, there is definitely that attraction. You know, they are attracted to you. I've never said they're not. You know, but I feel like that's still problematic. I'm not saying tomorrow they will not change their mind. I'm not saying in a month they're not going to change their mind. I feel like the situation has got a lot of potential because there is so many things that you can change and so many things that you need, like you can learn and just think about, you know, when it comes to your life in general, that there is a lot of potential because there is a lot of space, you know, for you to grow and learn basically. So they are attracted to you. They are definitely attracted to you. There is that attraction, you're attracted to them as well. But I feel like, you know, you just need to remember the whole idea of a proper connection is not based on attraction only. It's also hard work. You both need to put a lot of work into it if you want to be together. So I feel like for some of you now you know what to do. For some of you I feel like you might be wondering if this is actually the right person for you. But yeah, very interesting, definitely something to think about. Alright guys, this is all I got for you for today. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to leave me a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon for any further notifications. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time and take care.